Welcome to Tush Twins, heard exclusively on malcolmpresents.com, a streaming platform heard round the world and beyond that. Welcome, guys. Oh, I see what we're
I
going to
left
do.
mine downstairs. I forgot to bring it up with me.
I'm Malcolm Berman, your zoo master or the headmaster or whatever you
The
call it, the
Zoo Master would
remaster.
be probably the best title.
With the voice you heard was Maxine, and the one on the bottom, at least on my screen, is
I'm on
Bunny,
the top.
Paula, Red, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, welcome,
Rusty,
guys.
I
you name it, I'm in.
got my groundhog here
Oh, I should go
because
down and get it.
Groundhog Day is upon us almost.
When is it?
Yes, it's Monday.
Uh
Monday?
yep, 22/26 and yeah.
O two
Well,
O two
oh
two
02
six.
oh 02 oh 02 oh 0226. So
Why don't you
any
guys talk amongst yourselves and I'll go get my groundhog.
okay.
Talk
Okay.
So
amongst.
I will. So Malcolm, did you ever think that you might go to Punxsutawney when you were growing up in Brooklyn to see the
Never
groundhog?
even had a desire.
Did you know about Groundhog Day?
I knew about Groundhog Day,
Okay,
and I
so
love the movie. It was so well done.
the movie
Groundhog
and
Day.
the actual place are two different things. We're looking for the TikTok diner. We were looking for stuff. It was all in a completely different town it was shot, and it was all, it was on a studio. And it, so what we thought in our mind versus what we actually saw, the big thing was meeting up at a McDonald's and then taking a shuttle bus to where Punxsutawney Phil was, and yeah, it was freezing. It was I think it was 9 degrees and winds of minus whatever, and 40,000 people are there for the event because
Well,
it was the first.
that should keep you warm.
It didn't keep us warm. It was the first um, Groundhog Day celebration after 9/11. And they had spectacular fireworks at 6 in the morning. I've never seen fireworks at 6 in the morning. That was the one and only time. And they were really fantastic actually. But the whole event was it was just to say you had it on your bucket list and you did it. I mean,
I,
not I don't know anybody personally except for
there,
me
there she comes again.
and Tush. Yeah.
Excuse me, I had to use the woods.
Yeah, yeah. Was it 9 degrees? Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Anyway, I was telling him about that the when we got there and thinking about the movie and what we actually saw was two different things.
God.
There was no, nothing. I mean, they did it in a different town completely. The
It was
it
done
was
in Wisconsin.
something like
I'm
that,
done in
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
it was
and
filmed in Wisconsin.
so so the whole thing was, complete jive
Well,
in terms of,
now it's known as Milwaukee, Phil.
yeah, something like that.
He,
Maybe,
he sounds like a pool shark.
you know,
But here's the but. The place, all the mayors and all the town council were from the movie. They were in the movie.
some of the
The
original guys, you mean, from
original guys from Punxsutawney
not
were in
all
the
of them, but
movie.
some of them, yeah. I mean, it is something to see and witness and yeah, I mean, well, some people go, I want to go with you one time, and I'm like, I'm not sure. Yeah, I said, been there, done that.
And you say, no, no, you don't.
So since we started with this, um, I'm gonna just go into that
Excuse me.
that
What
punks.
does a groundhog say? Eep, 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 eep,
What does a groundhog say? Eep, 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 eep.
eep.
But this year, PETA, which is the group that, they want to protect animal rights, they
They do some really good
once again
things.
they're trying to get the people in Punxsutawney to not have a celebration, and they want they want to retire Punxsutawney Phil. You know, the whole legend is if a groundhog emerges from its burrow and sees its shadow, it will return to its den, forecasting 6 more weeks of winter. But with this winter right now, I think he's going to predict 10 more weeks of winter at least. And if the groundhog does not see its shadow, then it will be in early spring. I would be amazed if it's an early spring.
I
I'm
might.
yeah, after the
Curiosity,
snowmageddon,
well, what does Phil do for the rest of the year?
he hangs out.
The 364 days.
He stays there and he
He's
lives
treated
there.
with
But
great
but
pride, and
but but
so cute. I
anyway,
know.
How old does
so
he get? Do you know?
He's
I don't
200
know
years old.
I don't know how old he
Mom,
is.
200 years old.
So anyway, the last year the people for ethical treatment of animals offered to replace the rodent with a vegan weather reveal cake, which is insane. I mean, what the hell would that even mean?
I want a
Uh,
balloon. Pop.
but now they said uh, they want to do a massive state-of-the-art 3D projection of a groundhog, complete with vocal weather predictions. Um, and they will do that if they retire the Punxsutawney Phil and his family to a reputable sanctuary. So now they want to do like, like a hologram. And they said if it's spring, the hologram will be pink. And if it's winter, it'll be blue. And so
Stupid.
they keep saying, Phil feels fear and discomfort just as humans do, and he's not a willing participant in this annual spectacle. And if they had the hologram, the town could still make a buck out of Chuck.
But how do
This is their
they?
biggest money maker for that town. If this went away, there'd be nothing. I
But how
mean,
do
I
they
don't
know
think
if he sees a
anyone's gonna
shadow or
like it.
not?
what?
If there'll be no shadow
Well,
if
Yeah,
it's a
because he's not
hologram.
going to be able to go out. You know what? They treat. I'm sorry. I love my groundhog. They live in
yeah.
my tree outside here. I see them almost every day, except
Yeah,
in the
but
winter because they're
it's only
sleeping.
one day they have to work. For the rest of this
So, so
364 days,
no,
they're
he should
taken
be
care of.
free in a sanctuary, even though he's being taken care of. And they want to give Punxsutawney Groundhog Club to Chuck its tired tradition of harassing. That's what they're saying. They're harassing a shy animal. And so they want to give Gobbler's Knob the glow up with the phantom prognosticator, not a real, I mean, like a hologram, literally.
But
Uh,
how is he? It's right. How is he going to see a shadow? I know
so-
it's cruel but he's not treated cruelly. I
well, it
hope.
says that typically they enjoy burrowing, exploring, and hibernating. Phil is kept, they're claiming, in a small enclosure year round, which prevents him from engaging in those activities, says PETA. But the other guys will probably say he's treated royally, and what are you
He's,
doing here? I mean, it's not,
Right.
we don't treat him cruelly. We give him everything he
Is he
wants.
allowed to have sex?
I,
how do you think they get the kids to take him on
Phil
the
is
thing?
Phil a Phil?
Phil is a
Sometimes it's a girl. It
Phil
depends
is
who
a
he
Phil,
is.
and sometimes it's a
A
Fern
filly. Fine.
or a Philly. Well,
Fine.
because Phil, my brother, would have been Fern if he's a boy. And a matter of fact, talking about Snowmageddon, they named the storm Fern. The winter storm we just had's name is Fern.
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 Aw.
Storm Fern. Don't even ask. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know
But
what they name all they named hurricanes. Now
right.
they're naming rainstorms. They're
Anything.
naming
But naming all the stuff, well, especially if it's bad. Uh, if
fine.
it's a bad storm, that's when they name it.
Well, I don't mind names of storms.
You know.
They know they have the name. I don't know how they pick the names, but that's all at the beginning of the year,
Yeah, they pick the
I like
names.
hurricane.
like the
There's never
hurricane.
been a Hurricane Paula or Rusty. I'm very
There's never,
upset.
are you sure?
There's been a
I've
hurricane
never
Paula.
had my name mentioned
No, you
as a
sure about
hurricane. We
that?
never got the
I
Paulas. I
mention it
don't
all the
know.
time.
Well,
But I want a
Paula
hurricane.
hurricane.
uh, I don't want any
I've been called
hurricanes.
other things.
Uh, uh,
I love storms. You know that. I love
Well, how are
all
you guys?
seasons. I
Yeah,
love
you're weird.
everything.
how many inches of snow have you guys had?
I got
Leslie,
20.5,
20.5.
And we got like 18.
and we
We
got
got
about an inch and a half yesterday
and then
from a
we have
storm they didn't even know was coming.
yeah, we got oh yeah, I'm driving back and there's snow on the road, snow on the ground, and I'm like people are sliding in like an inch of snow. You're gonna slide.
I remember the days that used to be good.
What do you mean?
When we were in high school and public school, when we had the snow, no school.
No, we had only one day I can
We had
remember,
but we no we had snow
one time.
days.
Oh yeah, but
I don't
only
think
one
it was
time
just
that
that
I
it was
stayed
only
up.
no, it was more than one time. We had
More
snow
than,
That's
but
all I remember. 1969, we had that
Uh,
blizzard.
I don't
yeah,
remember
no,
the time, but we
we had
hoped.
other times though. We were
I
always
remember.
hoping we put on the TV or radio and hope that they would announce it, and then they would go,
Right.
"Get your stuff on and go walk, go to
No,
school."
we go outside, definitely. I mean, we play in the snow.
We
Well,
went, as
that's
we used to say, we
We,
used to go to Suey.
no,
yeah, that was
especially when
because we were dummies.
especially when the sanitation trucks piled all the snow up on the side of the road. They make
Yeah,
big mounds, big hills.
there's a
You should see
big
the hills and
mound.
mounds now.
You should see here. I mean, you can't even coming out of the my drive. I mean, onto the main road. On the right side, and there's a sign for the road. It's plowed all the way up to the sign. You cannot look left. You cannot see left unless you come out, and it is not good. Not good at
Usually
all.
the kids are sleighing here. They're
Yeah,
going sleigh
there's the key.
riding, and you can't because it's so deep. They can't even walk to the hill
Well, we would have our
on the
snowball
golf
fights
course.
and climb up the hill,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
snow hill, and have snowball fights.
Oh, we used to have
Well,
snowball fights,
And
especially in the
we
summer.
we used to dig out forts.
yeah, we used to use it from our freezer.
Yeah, we used to take
I remember a
snowballs and put
certain
them in our
somebody
freezers.
put spaghetti on my head, and then they got a snowball in the face. Yep.
Ooh.
Cheryl, are you there? That's what happened when you put spaghetti on one's face. We'll get
That
you.
was
We'll
that
just
was the
We'll get
fun.
you
Thank God
yet,
there was
my
no
dearie.
sauce on it.
oh God. Luckily there was no sauce on it. Oh my God. I didn't see that coming. It was supposed to be
Neither did I.
it was supposed to be funny, but I don't know how funny it was. But anyway. So so we've been getting like more snow than usual. We've been getting warm warm. We're getting no warm. There's no warm. We've had more temperatures like in the low single digits and minus than
Minus here.
in a row that I
This
can
is more than we've
remember.
had in years.
And
Yeah.
this is like this is winter. You know, this is
Well,
winter kicking your butt.
welcome to the back. Actually, it's not only back east. It's
Oh, it's through the whole. They said 200 million people were affected by the storm.
but at least you didn't have
That's
any
more than half
blackouts.
the country. If it's still a country. Oh well. Shh.
I don't, I'm not discussing it, nothing today. I
Silencio, por
can't.
favor. Just a figment of my imagination. But so
No
anyway,
talking.
yeah, so we have Punxsutawney and versus PETA now. So we'll see what happens.
Peter?
I'm PETA,
Oh,
Pete
that's good. We'll name you Peter. I'm Poxitawn.
Punxsutawney Peter, and I'm Phil's cousin.
I come to take over.
I'm going to now use not you, but a 3D version. It'll be AI.
But people go there to see this. They make this is how they make money there for the town and
Yeah,
everything. And it's a tradition since the German,
it's a
Amish
right
German people, whatever.
thingy, right? I know the
Yeah,
history
they
of
were
it,
there.
and
Well,
And I'm
and
going
and
to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and have my feet on. I
you're
watch
so
it every year.
they're going to get rid of the town and dig oil wells
yeah.
No,
or do coal
it's a
mines.
coal mining. It's a coal
It's
town.
coal. It's coal.
They'll do clean coal.
There's no such
They'll take it
thing.
out and wash it.
It doesn't. The clean coal does not exist. It
That's a
exists.
town for all the bad non-Jewish kids get in their stockings. It comes from Punxsutawney.
That's right. Oh,
Can you
shh, don't
believe
say
that?
that. No, it does not. That's not real. That was made up
I'm
by
saying,
her.
eh.
No, no, no. We don't have.
If they hear it on this show, it's real.
Uh-uh. Uh, we only do the facts. We're
Just the
factual.
I
facts,
won't tell.
Max.
I won't
We're
say that Paul is a
factual,
liar.
based more on opinions. It's like,
But
Don't call me a
I think
moron.
we should make him in school as a must read is 1984
oh, they're in places where it hasn't been banned, they're reading it.
with doublethink.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's a lot of books that they've banned in certain states, and then there's a lot of those books that are being brought to, the kids are reading now.
Other
Yeah.
things that kids are knowing about because they
Well,
don't want to teach in school, like the Holocaust,
Yeah. Well, it
already.
was
Oh, was
Holocaust
this?
Holocaust
Remembrance
Remember Day.
yesterday.
That was
Yep.
yesterday, the
That was
27th.
Hmm.
yesterday. Yep, yep, yep.
Did
And
you
they
light a
did
Hmm.
candle? I forgot to.
in
I have to
in
admit.
our school system up here, they teach it, and the kids had
Good.
programs and
They
assemblies.
probably teach it in New York.
Yeah, when I
No,
was a member, when I was a member of the temple would send a candle to the house,
oh,
and
okay.
so we light a candle and
Yeah, I
It's just
didn't
so
like.
sad. My uncle was
Yeah,
in, Uncle Ben was in the Holocaust.
right.
Yeah.
No, I
but
mean,
I mean, there's so many analogies now to what happened back then, and to see if and everybody says no, it can't happen here. They said
oh, and
that in 1930. They said that in 1936 in Germany. It will never happen here.
yeah. Well, we won't go there, but yes, you're
Not
right.
happening
So
here.
let's get off this subject. So now that we did Groundhog Day, sort of, and we'll see again,
Next
and
week.
I'm
Okay,
predicting
next week we'll find
on
out.
Monday, we'll find out, and I'm predicting that it's not 6 more weeks, it's 10 more weeks of winter.
I
This
say early spring.
Uh,
really? Why?
Yes, because we had so much winter. Last time we had all these storms, we had a very early spring.
I
And it's getting
gonna
lighter out. I'm
I
enjoying
know
that every night.
yes,
I
it's
get,
light after 5 now.
yes.
Um,
And then all of a
which is
sudden in September, it starts getting darker and
I wonder what
well,
the
darker.
odds are on
5:06 is sunset tonight.
Yeah,
I
I
wonder what
think
the
it's
odds
great
are in Las Vegas. Is it
about
going to be
ground.
about when is
Oh, I
it
should
going
start taking, I should be a bookie for this, everyone. Hey, send to Punxsutawney, save the groundhog.
to? And just remember,
Save Groundhog's Day.
it's another month before we turn what's
Uh, the clock
drop back
Daylight
the
savings.
clock. Yeah,
yeah, I don't know
It-
what. It's in March.
March 8th,
It's
my birthday.
It's on
Eastern
your birthday.
savings.
Ooh, okay.
March 12th.
Well,
March
right.
8th?
March 8th. I
You're
think that's a
both,
Sunday.
Cool.
yeah. You both have really close birthdays. No
I'm
wonder why
March
you get
12th.
along so well.
Yeah, except she's much older than I am.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I'm so much
No,
older.
actually, my hair is gray. Her hair is red.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There was a
Now
big
it's
difference.
getting blonde.
But
The big
the true thing is she a redhead? You're the only one that knows.
Oh, I know. I'm a redhead.
she's a redhead.
See, no
There's
roots.
Red.
believe me, she's a redhead.
I'm a
Yeah,
Um,
because
redhead.
you knew her when.
Yes, she did.
she's a redhead. Trust me. Okay, that's all we need to know. Um,
And where else
eh,
were we going today? You had
we're
some.
going to because the Westminster show
Oh
falls
yeah.
out the same day as well, it's starting this weekend.
Yes,
And but
I'll be watching that too.
I think the main event is Groundhog Day, is like Monday. Uh
Hmm. I just like the
so
hounds. I watched for the
they
hounds.
have yeah, they had they had the agility already,
I know.
and it was
A cool
won
one.
by a border collie because they're
Oh
like the
boy.
smartest things. The name of the dog is Vanish.
Vanish. He's so
And it
fast.
won in like beat like the record by I think 2 seconds. I'm not, don't quote me though, but it did the whole thing in 26.49 seconds. Those courses are really, I mean, that is fast. And then
Yeah,
second place was a Shetland
Bill.
sheepdog. And then I don't know, another border collie came in like third. The 8-inch winner was a Papillon named Purchase.
A
And
Pantheon?
Aw,
and
little
the
little munchkin.
16 inch class, I think was the Shetland sheepdog. Is that his name? B. I don't know if I'm getting this right, but anyway, the one that won was Vanish. He vanished
Hmm.
over the
Okay.
course, and
I don't know about you, but when I watch the dog shows the last few years, I never remember, or I don't remember back when, whether there were so many breeds. There seems to be
The
new
oh,
newer
there's
breeds.
breeds, the
that
newer
it's
Yeah,
breeds.
this
they
is
interview, they'll have a dog go by, and this is a Puchu Puchu. And it was
and this
when
is
did
a
that
Muchu
become a
Muchu.
breed?
Yeah, well, because they enter breeds from like other countries that haven't been entered before. So that this that it's actually taking place. It's the 150th Westminster show. That's a big number.
That's a big, yeah.
150 years.
But do you think
Uh,
that cruelty, there's cruelty to animals that they're making dogs interbreed?
interbreed? You mean
Yeah,
like do like
they,
doodles?
what they're doing is they're forcing marriages or whatever you call it,
It's
or
a
I,
mixed marriage.
right
look,
because they want
Oh,
a certain trait in one dog and the trait in
Yenta,
another
the
dog.
matchmaker.
well, they're doing that with mostly poodles. Poodle
Yes.
is the number one, so they call them doodles. They have, Bernedoodles, I mean, which is Burmese mountain dog doodles. They have
It's
like
so
everything.
weird.
Everything's a doodle. To me, I remembered that's like 57 Heinzie. You're
Yeah.
doing, my beautiful Sparky 1.0 lived to 18 and he was a shepherd and a collie mix. And he was the smartest dog. And now they have doodles, and I have poodles, and I have a t-shirt that's going to say all poodle, no doodle. Don't call my dog a doodle. She's a poodle.
She is
Uh,
a poodle.
so,
And I have a
um,
grand dog that's a Doberman Pinscher.
so
Aw,
in
those are
any
cute.
event, like Malcolm, you're right. It says over 3,000 top winning dogs from around the world are expected to compete. 3,000 dogs. That's
Wow.
a whole crap ton of dogs,
A
man.
whole lot of dogs.
I
Do you
didn't
remember
realize
when
it
it
was.
used to be at the Hotel Pennsylvania?
You know, the what?
It used to be at the Hotel Pennsylvania, the dog show.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, I
they
In the
always
couldn't they
remember
ballroom
it
couldn't
now,
at
yeah.
Madison Square
they couldn't
Garden in
handle
Westminster.
that.
Both across
Uh
the street, Madison Square Garden and Hotel. We used to
well,
come out and see them in the lobby
Have
there
you ever gone in person to the dog show?
once.
no, I really want to go, but I don't know if I'm gonna go now. But they're bringing like it's called the Westminster Club Dog Show. Westminster Legends presentations will include in 2020. Well, that was this year. And the Best in Show winner Monty the Giant Schnauzer.
Yes.
Seba, the standard poodle, baby. Yeah.
Yay!
Bono, the Havanese, and the other dogs, all
Most of
high-ranking
them are
dogs.
tiny ones.
And
I
So
like,
the dogs I watch it, but I never pick out the one that's going to win.
they
I
say
want a
that
German Shorthair Pointer to win.
they're beautiful. They had some gorgeous ones in the last few. They
They're
said like
beautiful
in
One of my
dogs.
terms of
favorite is a Bernese Mountain Dog.
Burmese
Bernays.
Mountain, yeah,
Yeah,
Bernese, that's why.
it's
And
the
they and
white
then
and
I like
they
black, and
Bernays. I love it on my
I like
eggs or
and
Bernays
the
sauce.
Burmese mountain dogs like Bernays on their food. It's like the top. So they have like the top, winning dogs, right? And so they
Mhm.
said tied for fourth are the Pekingese, the amount of wins, the Pekingese and the standard poodle. Each breed has won Best in Show 5 times. The Pekingese dogs earned 2 of those wins in the past 12 years. And
Wow. They're
so
just the, to
so
me, they're little,
so
yes, sorry.
I like poodles, but I hate the way
the the
they
well
cut
that
their.
they cut them that way because that's the way purportedly they cut them. They're
Right.
actually water dogs, hunting dogs. The last time a standard poodle won was in 2020 when Siba strutted her way to the grand prize. English Springer Spaniel ranks third of the most winningest dog breeds, and they had the most, a lot of. Coming in second is the Scottish Terrier. The breed has won 8 Best in Show wins. That's a
Hmm.
lot. And then what with top winning breed almost doubles the Scottish Terrier. The Wire Fox Terrier has won more than any other dog. The Wire Fox
Wi-Fi.
Terrier, 15 best in shows. So anyway, so it's going to be fun to watch.
Well,
I
I used to love the years ago the Irish setters.
I had an Irish setter,
Yeah, Spanky.
Spanky, and his grandfather won Westminster.
Huh?
And they only let us have him is because he had a kink in his tail and couldn't be shown.
Hmm.
They vetted me more than I vetted them. I am not kidding. They must have looked up police reports. They would not give me this dog unless I was completely vetted and that the house was vetted, that we were vetted, that we were working, that we'd be home, that he would be walked, that he would go. It was because his grandfather won Westminster. I mean,
Is
that's
that
like
how they got the
his.
word vetted, VET, like for a vet?
VETTED that
Yeah,
they,
so
yeah.
because you're vetted because that's like you're as good as a vet,
Yeah,
a
no, you're
veteran,
vetted. I don't know the derivation of it, but
veterinarian.
anyway, I no, they couldn't. They let us have the dog, obviously, but
Yeah.
they
And what did
they
you do? You killed it.
you know
The dog is dead now.
A long
Malcolm.
time.
Oh,
He
that
be
was
he was Dennis, we babysat him a lot. And when
yeah.
he would come to my house, I get up in the morning, I take my shower, and all of a sudden I hear Dennis yelling, "Get out of here!" And he thought it was me because of
Was
the
he the
red
red
hair.
hair?
He turned around to give me a kiss, and all of a
And
sudden
it was the
Spanky
dog's
looked at
face.
him and gave him a lick right across his face.
Yeah, that's about right. I recently had my grand doggy here, my little cutie face Bluey. So I just am happy I have a king size bed because I have my girl, my giant standard, and my mini poodle taking up a good part of the bed. I'm literally at the end of the bed,
Me, my
and
dog
Les
sleeps
is
in
on
her
the
own
end on
bed.
the other side, and the dogs are in the middle taking up everything. Because when uh Sparkles is on the bed, and she puts her paws, she's got long legs. She's got really long legs. She's
Of
taking up half
course.
the bed right now, right in here. But anyway, so speaking of
Long
another kind
legs.
of animal, I just caught this story about a baby hippo. And I thought it was cute because the baby hippo's in the zoo, and this is in Kansas, and it's a
So cute.
pygmy hippopotamus, a calf. It's called Mars, and Mars would go. They let Mars out, and Mars is a baby, just wants to play, and at many times he won't get out of the water, and they need to bring him in. At night they can't leave him out. Uh, so. So the zookeeper tries to get him out and he's trying to play and no matter what, not coming out. So at this point, they need to bring out the mom.
Yeah.
And the mom gives
Gives him the
little a stare.
Yeah.
Now, a mom's
Yeah.
stare at a kid, it doesn't matter. You could be a bird mom staring. You could be a human mom staring. You could be a hippo mom staring.
to be a
You could
Yeah.
be
Punxsutawney
a
Get
Phil.
your
Punxsutawney.
butt back here.
Yeah, you got it. A mom stare. It's a thing.
It just
It's
reminded me.
a thing.
It just
It's the
reminded me
cutest
of.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm from Coney Island, and when I was a kid, I used to love staying in the water. I would stay in the
Mm.
water so long, my fingers would wrinkle.
Oh yeah, well,
I'd
same
almost
thing.
turn
Turn
blue
blue.
from the
Hmm.
cold. And my
Right.
mother used to come on the edge and get out of there, again with the stare.
Right. Right. It's definitely a thing.
But with
I
me,
mean,
it was very easy to lure me. All she had to do was,
feed you.
yeah, put a hero sandwich
Well,
on.
Right. Yeah.
we had a lot of when we used to go to the beach, not the baths, but the beach on Saturday and Sundays with the group,
Yep.
left of the lifeguard.
Yep.
Tons and tons of food from
Yep.
all of them.
Yep. And you're lucky you didn't have a grape with
Anyway, guys, you realize that
with
we're
with
headed
sand
towards
on
the
it.
end of the show.
I bet.
We had again our 30 minutes of talking about
Right.
nothing in particular.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
we've been
next week I have a guest probably coming on. Hopefully she'll still come on after
good.
watching this today.
She'll probably
Cindy,
go run the other way, but yeah.
you better be on. So we gotta find something. She owns a really wonderful shop, and we'll talk about it next week.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I love to have guests. We want to have
Yes.
Well, you
guests.
guys
We need
keep
more
warm, keep
guests.
warm.
Yeah, let's just hope this storm doesn't happen
Yeah.
because I
And
don't think I can deal with it
we'll
again.
find out next week.
Oh
But
God, no. I just don't
We'll
want another
find
storm.
out. They
I don't
say we're
know.
gonna
but
know by
anyway, thanks very
today.
much for
So
listening. You're listening to Tush Twins, heard exclusively on MalcolmPresents.com. If you
Okay.
want any questions or any answers, give us a call or give us a text at malcolmpresents@gmail.com. And if you want to say something, maybe we'll have you on the show and you
Come
could talk.
on. Come
come
on the
on.
show.
We could have a fourth screen.
That's
Anyway,
right.
guys,
We would.
have a warm
Ciao, ciao,
weekend. Have a
everyone.
warm week.
Happy,
Ciao.
happy
Remember to
joy,
watch
joy.
me
Happy Groundhog
on the
Day.
feed on
That's a
coxatawny.com.
that's a wrap.
Dot
Bye.
gov.
Do, 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 do.